Imagine spending 18.5 years in prison for a crime you did not commit.
He is emotionally scarred.
I was just in bits.
Then having to live through it all again to clear your name.
It is painful that they go over all the lies that the prosecution want to cling to.
In a frank and moving film, BBC Two follows the Bridgewater men from their release to the result of their appeal trial to be announced on Wednesday, Judgment Day, 9:30 on BBC Two.
The investigation of murder uncovers a violent racial motive, but against all the evidence, military man Robert Mitchum will stay loyal to a friend, whatever the cost. Crossfire at 1:25. Our season of movie tributes to Robert Mitchum continues now on BBC Two, with the performance hailed as one of his finest in The Night of the Hunter.
Presenting the BBC Two Saturday matinee.
Isn't he beautiful? I'll just call him Pie.
From sweet, innocent days.
Is it true? The pie is mine? Oh, Mother! Mother! My, could the pie win the Grand National?
To bewitching nights.
I shall possess you, Rebecca, if I die for it.
I say burn this infidel.
I am innocent.
Spend the afternoon with a screen goddess. Elizabeth Taylor in National Velvet and Ivanhoe. Tomorrow from 12:15 on BBC Two.
Now on BBC Two, our series of tributes to Robert Mitchum concludes with racial tension uncovered in Crossfire.
Are coming.
Remove your earth pants.
Run for your lives.
I'm not squeezing your body until your spleen shoots out of your mouth.
You cannot escape the alien snare.
You're gorgeous.
The superhuman intelligence.
Sir.
That rock from the sun. Thursday at 9 on BBC Two.
The weekend weather details now on BBC Two from Michael Fish.
Hello there. No sign of any let-up for the people of Central Europe, but they weren't alone. In fact, there were some heavy thunderstorms in southern Italy and Greece, the Balkans as well, but a fair number across the middle part of Europe, and again we've seen some large totals of rain, obviously not helping the situation there with the floods. More showers to come tomorrow, a little bit brighter and quieter probably on Sunday, before another weather system brings some more outbreaks of rain around as well. So really it's going to be quite unsettled in Central Europe over the weekend. Showers, longer outbreaks of rain, the best weather probably in the Mediterranean. Now, as I said at the beginning, they weren't alone. Greece had some heavy rain, not only Greece but New York too. That's the remains of the old hurricane, given steady rain for hours and hours and hours in New York, such that they clocked up around about 90 odd millimetres of rain in the last 30 hours, getting on for 4 inches. Problems too heading towards southern parts of Japan. Typhoon Rosie already spilling some cloud and strong winds in towards that southern and southwestern corner of the country. Now we're looking out to the Atlantic. This bump in the cloud here, that's a new area of low pressure that's beginning to develop, and it's heading in towards the British Isles, and it's going to bring us some outbreaks of rain. Here it is moving in and heading across the country during the course of tomorrow, out of the way, introducing cooler, fresher weather with northwesterly winds, and then some high pressure giving some fine weather for a time. So already we're seeing rain coming into Ireland, and it'll be into Northern Ireland, into Wales and the southwest by the end of the night. Dry with clear skies in other parts, so that the temperature will drop back to 9 or 10 degrees, but in the south and the west quite a warm and sticky night. The area of low pressure then during the day comes across Ireland, eventually heading over towards northern parts of England, and you notice 2 or 3 isobars into the south of it. That's an indication that the winds are going to be freshening. So if you're thinking of taking a small boat out, could be about a 4-6 in places around the coast here of Wales, the southwest, and those winds eventually feeding up the English Channel as well. Now, temperature-wise tomorrow, around about normal in most places, but there is a chance that we could well see the temperature touching 25 degrees in one or two spots. We'll see why in a minute. Starting off bright in eastern areas, that rain already in the west, and rain moving across many parts of the country during the morning and certainly arriving by lunchtime, except for central and northern Scotland, where cloud will bubble up and you'll get some showers breaking out, one or two quite heavy ones. But then by the afternoon, although there'll still be a lot of cloud and outbreaks of rain around, just a chance here and there that the sun could well come through in between those showery bursts of rain, and it's in those places where the temperature could hit 25 degrees, but not around the coast, where it's going to stay quite grey and misty, and there'll be fog over the hills and rolling in from the sea as well. By Sunday we're going to see somewhat fresher weather, so the mist and fog will clear. Most places should be dry with sunny intervals. Some rain to begin with in northeastern areas, and still the chance to think of one or two showers developing in the north, more particularly over the hills. That's all from me, and a very good night to you.
1947, India had won independence from the British Empire. The stage was set for one family to rule India for almost 40 years. Jawaharlal Nehru, who saw his country split in two.
He knew that partition would entail a pain India had never experienced before.
Indira Gandhi, who fought a war against famine and then with Pakistan.
She was an outstanding war leader, tough as nails.
And Rajiv Gandhi, his mother's reluctant heir. The Dynasty, a family driven by ambition, duty, sacrifice. Tomorrow at 8:10 on BBC Two.
Time now very nearly 5 to 3, and home time for the late team here on BBC Two, but not before I've reminded you about BBC Radio. Take your pick from the choice of music on radios 1, 2 and 3, the BBC World Service on Radio 4, and news and conversation on 5 Live. Until the next time, this is Matthew Jackson wishing you a great weekend and, more immediately, a peaceful night. Good night.